Hey there, Keto fam. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I took so long to come in. Some things have happened. We went camping. I think right before I left you, we were going camping. And about halfway into the first day, I was taking pictures of our campsite. I belong to a couple of Rockwood RV groups on Facebook. And generally, I just wanted to take a picture of our campsite. Well, I had the dog on a leash on one hand, and I was holding the camera like this, taking a picture, and the dog took off, and my hand went, and so did my phone. Just like this. Bam! And it was nothing but gravel. So I smashed the screen. And, you know, generally you can still use a phone after you've smashed the screen. Nope. My phone completely quit. Would not work. The very first day we were there, and we were there for 4 days, I believe, 3 or 4 days. So I was without a phone for a while, which is fine. I don't need all that, but ended up having to go get a new phone. So here I am on my new phone. And also when I left you, I was doing 2 weeks off keto. Now, let me tell you, it was quite an experience and experiment. Today also marks my 6 years keto. Even though I've been, you know, not 100% keto, I have been for the most part keto for these 6 years. And this last 2 weeks was the longest I have ever gone off keto. And let me tell you, it brought back a whole lot of things that I actually forgot was there. First thing, definitely weight gain. I think I was 178, guys, when I came to you. I put on 10 pounds. I was 188 by the time it was over. The weight gain I actually felt, it was bad because I'm sure there was some fat gain, but not 10 pounds worth. It was a lot of inflammation and a lot of water retention. A few other things occurred while I was off. My sleep sucked. It was awful. My sleep was awful, you guys. Awful. And I really hope you guys can hear me, because my last outside video, it was really hard to hear me. So I hope I have everything close enough to me that you can hear me. Moving right along. I had headaches. And not just your run-of-the-mill, I have a headache, I can make it through the day kind of headache. I had headaches, and they were pretty close to migraines. They were a mild migraine type. I had also got my second COVID shot vaccine on the second day we were camping, and my arm wasn't sore. It wasn't as sore as the first time. I had some lethargy. I had a mild headache after that, but other than that, I didn't have many side effects, if at all. And to be honest, I don't even know if that was because I was off keto, so it was hard to tell. Second thing that occurred that I had forgotten, when I used to be on the standard American diet, I was gassy, you guys. I mean, like, both ends gassy. It was bad. It was bad. My joint pain had come back. I suffered with osteoarthritis for a lot of years. That pain came back in my knees, in my feet, in my shoulder especially. My hip was awful. I had bursitis in my hip, and the pain there was awful. Brain fog. Brain fog was real. Yeah, you don't realize how many of these things you had before going keto, because you kind of, at least for me, I had forgotten all of these things that I had prior to going keto. I was just tired, just really tired. I mean, I know I wasn't getting good sleep. I was tired throughout the day. I had severe edema, especially in my feet and in my hands. The edema was bad. I had to take my watch off. Oh, and my wrist. Yeah, my watch. I had to take my watch off or open it up. And in my fingers, my ring had to come off. It was hard to wear my shoes, you guys. And one of the things that I noticed that prior to going keto, I did not have was menopause. The hot flashes were more frequent and worse than since I've been on keto. And I didn't start experiencing the hot flashes for probably 3 years ago in the menopause, but when I went off, let me tell you, they were worse and more frequent. I was having them upwards of 10 times a day, and it was bad. Now, I was gonna do an extra day, and some of you that follow me on Instagram or on Facebook know that I decided to go back on keto a day early. And I actually ended up fasting for most of the day, and I think I went close to 26 hours, and then ended up eating some fried eggs and some bacon that day. And since then, Sunday, today's Tuesday, for 3 days I have fasted upwards of at least 18 hours and have just straight keto, if not like more carnivore. And I am down to 183 this morning. So in 3 days, I've dropped 5 pounds. And I know that it's inflammation because my hands feel better, my feet feel better. I think being keto / low carb for as long as I have, it was easy for me to jump back in. And I've come to realize that, yeah, I did not like the way that made me feel at all. So this is going to be me for the rest of my life. I will probably dabble in it a little bit, but nothing to this extent. Now, Aretha from Seattle Sapphire Low Carb World, I believe, mentioned a doctor called Dr. Mindy Pelz. And she recommends that women who are in that menopause stage of their life incorporate some carbohydrates into your life. And I will say this, while I was off keto, I didn't know what to do. It's weird because I did eat pasta sometimes. I didn't eat any bread or any sugars. I had potatoes, mostly in like potato salad form, baked potatoes, French fries, some pastas, but mostly keto-friendly products. And I ate a lot of those, like the keto-friendly bagels or treats or things like that. And it was weird because I didn't know what to eat because I had been doing it for so long. But Dr. Mindy Pelz recommends that women who are of menopause age do incorporate some carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates. So it'll be mostly beans, potatoes, I don't know what else, but that kind of carbohydrates, more carby veggies maybe. So that's what I'm gonna do a couple of times a week. And it will likely be on probably Thursdays and Sundays, but as it stands right now, I am still fasting right now. It is almost 1 o'clock. I probably won't eat anything till around 4 and call it a day. So I will check back in with you guys at the end of the week, possibly next week, to let you know where I stand. Yeah, because we're going into the month of June, so I'm going to need to know what my beginning June weight is going to be. So that's going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Some had some opinions about Thomas DeLauer, and yeah, I get it. But I think I'm more on the Dr. Mindy Pell's kind of bandwagon, I guess. So I'm going to watch some more of her videos and get some more insight on women in menopausal age, because obviously Thomas DeLauer knows nothing about that. So, okay, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming in and joining me and being so patient with me, and I will come back and give you an update. So, thanks so much. Have a great day.